Hello students, next is the gamma distribution. So several acceptance rejection technique for generating gamma random variate have been developed. Okay, here the different techniques are mentioned. Bradley, Fox and Sicharge, Fishman and Law and Kelton. One of the most efficient or more efficient is by Cheng, proposed in the year of 1977. The mean number of trials is between, as per the Cheng gamma distribution, okay, 1.13 and 1.47 mean number of trials for any value of the shape parameter. Let it be beta, its value should be greater than or equal to 1. If the shape parameter beta is an integer, let's say it is k, one possibility is to use the convolution technique in the previous example. Once again I'll discuss about that example, because the Erlang distribution is a special case of the more general gamma distribution. One on the other hand, the acceptance rejection technique described here would be a highly efficient method for Erlang distribution, especially if beta is equal to k, that integer value. The routine generates gamma random variate with a scale parameter theta. Scale parameter is theta and shape parameter is beta. Scale parameter is theta and shape parameter is beta. Okay, that is with the mean value. Mean value is what? 1 by theta then, and variate value will be 1 by beta into theta square. 1 by denominator part beta into theta square. This is what the gamma distribution. So steps of the gamma distribution, it has got 4 steps. Okay, first you have to compute a, which is equal to 1 by square root of 2 beta minus 1, square root or 1 by to the ratio or to the power 1 by 2, you can see. So 1 by square root of 2 beta minus 1, where b equal to beta minus log to the base e or ln of 4. Then step 2, you have to generate the random number r1 and r2. Then set v equal to, okay, v is another variable, say variate, v equal to r1 divided by 1 minus r1. In the step 3, you have to compute x. So beta into v to the power a, it is beta into v to the power a. A you are computing, v you are computing, beta is known, so beta into v to the power a. Then fourth step, which has got there are 2 sub steps here. So 4a 4b it is marked as, okay, if value of x is greater than b plus beta a plus 1 ln of v minus ln of r1 square into r2, then you have to reject and go back to step 2. Okay, perform the generate the different random number and continue. Otherwise go to step b if value of x is less than the above equation, then you have to use x as the desired variate. X is considered as the generated variate. The generated variate from step 4b will have mean and variance both are equal to beta. If it is desired to have the mean value 1 by theta and variance value is 1 by beta into theta square in the denominator, okay, then you have to go to step 5. In that case, replace x by here in the step 4 previous step. You go to step 5, replace x by x divided by beta into theta. The basic idea of all acceptance rejection method is again illustrated here, but the proof of this example is beyond the scope. That's what they are saying. You might have asked how to derive this formula and all, right? Where exactly the derivation part for all these formulas, that is what they are trying to explain you. The basic idea of exact acceptance rejection method is illustrated, but the proof or derivation of the same, which is not applicable for you all. Okay, little slightly it is in high level, where you don't have to bother about them derivation of them, but the main thing you have to remember the formulas here. Let us see a small example as downtimes for a high production candy making machine have been found to be gamma distributed with the mean value 2.2 minutes and variance is 2.1 minute. Okay, 2.2 minute is the mean value, variance is 2.1 minute. Fine. next is your job is to perform the is to generate the variate using gamma distribution. So what is given, mean value is given, right? Mean value, how to define mean value in terms of formula? 1 by theta, it is 1 by theta given as 2.2. What is variance? 1 by theta into beta, 1 by beta into theta square. See here, just now we have defined it, right? I told you already, the derivation part you don't have to bother. This is the conclusion of the analysis proposed by them. So variance value is 1 by beta into theta square, which is already given in the question 2.10 or 2.1, right? Fine. Which together imply that, just continue the statement, imply that beta equal to 2.30, and of course after computation it is beta equal to 2.30 we are getting, and theta is 0.4545. How? You just find out, if 1 by theta is 2.2, then what is theta, right? You will be getting the answer. 1 by 2.2 it will be, right? 1 by beta theta square. Then you know, if you get the value of theta, then of course you can compute what is 1 by theta. You can substitute it over there in the formula, you can compute beta. Please carry the calculators for the exams. Then in step 1, so two random numbers a and b are taken 0.53 and 0.91. Sorry. So you have to compute the value of a and b. Computation of a, see the formula, 1 by 2 1 by square root of 2 beta minus 1, and b is beta minus ln of 4, right? These two formulas you are supposed to use. After using the formula using a scientific calculator, we are getting a equal to 0.53 and b equal to 0.91. got now how to get the value of a and b? Next step is you have to generate the random number, two random values r1 and r2. It will be given in the random values will be given. Let's just take a random number which should be in the range of 0 and 1. 0.832 and 0.021, two values are taken. Then calculate v. What is v? r1 divided by 1 minus r1, right? So r1 is 0.832 by 1 minus 0.832. What is the value you are getting? You note it down here. Go for step 3, compute x. Use the formula. What is the formula in step 3? X equal to beta into v to the power a. Beta into v to the power a. Beta is what? 2.3 we are getting, right? Beta is 2.3. See here. Into v. What is v? V is computed 4.952, right? To the power a. What is a? 0.53. 2.3 into 4.952 to the power 0.53. Use the scientific calculator, obtain the result 5.37 we are getting. Then that is the value of x. Compare its value with, see the next step, b plus beta a plus 1 ln of v minus ln of r1 square into r2. Please remember the formula, just substitute. If you remember the formula, substitution will be very easy. So since x equal to 2 less than or equal to 0.91, so value of x is computed as sorry, here I am speaking about, right? Compute 5.37. so step 4, 5.37 which is greater than we are obtaining, okay? 0.91 plus so on. So what will happen? 8.68 you are getting. So reject x and return back to step 2. Take two different random numbers r1 and r2, two different random numbers, calculate v, compute x once again. Here x value we are getting as 2.0. then what is 2.0? 2.0 will be less than or equal to 2.32 we are getting after substituting the values over the given formula. So if it is less, go for accept it, okay? Then finally step 5 you have to perform x by beta theta, right? So what is the new value of x? Replace x by beta theta they have given. See, replace x by x divided by beta theta. X divided by beta theta, value of x is 2.0 here by this step, divided by beta theta is 1.045. so 1.91 is the answer. That is the variate you are generating after performing the testing, gamma distribution, right? Acceptance test technique, it is one of the same. It is here, it is accepted because the value of x is less than the value obtained from that formula. Fine. Note down the things, watch the video again.